Okay, so I did say I was going to keep these video tutorials very short so you can actually follow along with them. What I've done at the moment is in week 8 I'm going to create a folder, because by now you should have already done this and organized yourself, because workflow is very important with post-production, as you may gather. So obviously I have a footage folder with all the chocolate footage in there, which as you would expect. I've also got another footage folder there for some point, so I'm going to delete that. I've got an offline edit and an online edit. Now, we're not going to be using the online edit today, we'll be using the offline edit. But I'm going to create a few GFX for when we come to the online edit so that we can look at a number of things. So, as we know, the client is Paul A. Jones, and I've been looking at the website because I thought I'd like to get a few images there so I could do some lower thirds and those kinds of things. So the first thing I did was I looked at the Fine Chocolate's website, and this background image, as you can see, it's got a little sort of curtain gradient effect on it, so I didn't really want to use that. So what I then did is I looked at some other images of Paul and his little chocolates. Now you can use some of these images for B-roll and things like that, but you're probably not going to need them for this exercise. What I'm after is the Paul Young logo there. So initially what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the logo like so, and you get this. I don't really want that, so I'm going to right mouse click it and I'm going to save the image as. I'm not going to save it on my desktop, so I'm going to save it to my external hard drive. I'm going to move this little thing down here. See, I've got lots of folders on here, and so my teaching modules are here, and here we have all my little folders, so digital post-production there. And in there, in weeks, I've just said in number 8, I'm going to put that in a GFX folder, but I'm going to call it Paul Logo for the moment, if I can spell. And we're going to do a little bit of work on that in Photoshop and then use it to create a lower third for Paul. So watch the next tutorial and we'll carry on.